Hello everyone, this is Dr. Alex Avila with Love University, and we're back. I'm an author, psychologist, and speaker, and every week we talk about how to love yourself, others, and a higher nature, how to improve your finances, career, health, relationships, and spirituality. And today we continue in our Invincible You series, Discover Your Inner Power and Achieve Your Heart's Desires. The last couple of times we've been talking about one of the most influential components of Invincible You, extend loving energy without expectation. Give love to others without thinking of what's coming back. And we start today with patience, the selfless way. One of the essential love intelligence or love Q elements is patience, the ability to wait for the good things to come to you, to enjoy each moment with complete awareness. Patience is the glue of mental health, the mindset that prevents you from rushing into bad situations and unhealthy relationships. Because you know that the best things in life will come to you in due time. Impatience, on the other hand, is inner restlessness. It is a compulsive desire to escape from the now, to have something exciting and stimulating going on at all times. The impatient person is rarely happy in the moment. They're always looking for the next and better place, to meet the more attractive and charming person, to grab the bigger financial reward. The impatient person also lives by the clock, always checking it to see if there is something they should be doing, and there usually is. Unfortunately, patience dulls a person's compassion. It plants the seeds of self-absorption and selfishness. In big cities with modern technology, we start to perceive human requests for companionship and assistance as interrupting plans for our free time. With an impatient mindset, you lose your capacity to enjoy the people you live and work with. You're too impatient and busy to spend time with them. When you live with patience, on the other hand, you have an entirely different life. You experience each moment as full and rich. You realize there is ample time to live in its fullness. Living patiently is when you invite others to share in your seemingly endless time. With patience, you're also more tolerant of people's flaws and weaknesses. You realize that human beings can have certain moods, sometimes cheery, other times grumpy, based on the circumstances. You understand that people and situations change over time. Today's angry acquaintance can become tomorrow's loving friend. When you're patient, people respond better to you because they feel that you care about them and you understand their point of view. They're also more likely to see your point of view and help you achieve your goals. When you practice patience, you're not only becoming more patient with others, but also with yourself. You give yourself a break if you're not accomplishing your goals as quickly as you thought you would. You forgive yourself for any flaws or inadequacies you think you may have, or realizing it takes time to grow and develop as an invincible human being. You take time out to take care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. As a result of being patient with yourself, you love yourself more, not in a selfish or egocentric way, but in a way that replenishes your energy and allows you to give more to others. To become more patient, practice slowing down your pace in life. Try this exercise. Think of patience like a muscle that you can make stronger by exercising it, by practicing patience on a daily basis. Starting today, experiment with living a slower life. Eat slower. Walk with full awareness of where you're going. Take time out from work to socialize with friends or to do something fun. Observe and model other people who are patient, perhaps a contented elderly person. See how little in life bothers them. They know there's plenty of time for everything, and they're often calm in the face of difficulty. When you first begin to develop patience, you will likely encounter resistance from your foe, the rush mindset, as it tries to frantically push you to act quicker, faster, more urgently, yelling at you that life is passing you by, and you have already wasted too much time. Use the resistance of the rush mentality in your favor, like a person who adds extra weights to improve their strength when working out. Every time you slow down to savor the moment and do things right, mark it as a win over rushing. When you slow down, you paradoxically achieve faster results because you maintain full awareness of everything you're doing, and you cut down on the mistakes you've been making. As you become more patient, you find daily moments, small pockets of relaxation in which you can practice your patient mindset. Perhaps you take a brief walk around your neighborhood or nearby park as you breathe deeply. Or you may meditate in your backyard for a short period of time. You can also do some physical activity or mindfulness exercises, or play with animals or children for a while. All these activities help you relax so you can focus on the joy of the present moment. As you become more patient, you find that you will enjoy better relationship with yourself and others. With less stress and pressure in your mind from impatience, you can give yourself the time you need to nurture relationships and relish special moments of your life. Another beautiful concept is the miracle of compassion, the desire to relieve the suffering of others. When you have a high level of compassion, you realize that nobody is perfect in life and that people suffer from their own nature, whether it's gloomy, depressed, or critical. At the same time, you realize that being compassionate to others will also help you heal from your own suffering. Your outward expression of compassion reflects itself inwardly in the form of self-love and self-forgiveness. Here's a thought experiment that can help you increase your compassion. Breathing out compassion. Begin by reflecting on the suffering of humanity. Think about couples as they go through a divorce, families caring for sick or dying children, animals or parents, those who are struggling with financial problems, addictions, loneliness, or desperation. Now take a deep breath and visualize yourself inhaling all the difficulties and pain of the people around you. Start with those closest to you, friends and family, and then spread out to your entire community. After inhaling their troubles, visualize yourself exhaling peace, love, healing, and compassion. Exhale forcefully and slowly. Imagine you're sending out a stream of loving energy with a certain color, perhaps blue or white. As you project this colored light to others, visualize that you're helping them heal from their maladies and problems. Imagine that you're giving them your energy, talent, compassion, and love, flowing from you to them, to heal them, their wounds, and to bring light and positivity into their lives. Visualize that their tears are being dried and their faces are now beaming with happiness as inner peace and serenity fill their lives. Continue inhaling and exhaling as you begin to empathize with the problems of the world. Inhale all darkness, disease, and unhappiness. Exhale with the thought, may all beings receive my happiness, faith, and fearlessness. At first, imagining that you're taking in the pain of others and giving them all of your good may seem overly self-sacrificial and even counterproductive. You may think, I need to take care of myself and my family first before I give to others. Yet the truth is that there is great benefit in doing this exercise. When you visualize yourself giving away your advantages, assets, and delights to others, even to those you don't know, you discover that you have an abundance in your life. You realize you have more positive resources to give than you can possibly imagine. Now look around and see where you can offer compassion to others. Assist the needy and discouraged, the disadvantaged. Give advice to a grieving person. Help a homeless individual with basic necessity. Volunteer to be a good role model for children. Be a companion for elderly people who are lonely. On a daily basis, give more love to others. With your heightened sense of compassion, you also give love to yourself. You practice self-compassion. When you need a rest day, a mini vacation, or a real vacation, you take the time to regenerate yourself. To take better care of your health, diet, and exercise. You forgive yourself for any mistakes you have made, and you praise yourself without arrogance or conceit for all the good you have done. At the same time, you look forward to all the good things you can still accomplish while you're still here on earth. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes. It is a powerful tool for growth and understanding people. It is an important part of Love Q, Love Intelligence. When you're empathetic to others, you place yourself in their mindset and see the world as they see it. You can communicate with them in a way that connects at the deepest level of their desires, values, and goals. Because you can sense their joy, sorrows, excitements, and disappointments, you clearly see what motivates them and what pushes them away. As an empathetic person, you're also a better business person, friend, parent, partner, and citizen. You have more solid relationships based on equity and mutual respect. You persuade others to act for a higher good, and you motivate and inspire them. Best of all, you feel better about yourself because you're a caring and loving person who sees the world as an interconnected place. You recognize that deep inside, we're all the same. We love, we laugh, we cry, and we want to live the happiest life possible with those we care about. Your goal in life, Love University students, is to raise your love Q daily. One of the best ways to increase your love intelligence is to practice giving love without expectation. Begin to see the evidence of love in many places. In a mother feeding her infant, a child saying goodbye to their beloved parent as they die, the joy of a couple in love holding hands, and the bliss of a believer worshiping their higher nature, God or Spirit. When you become aware of these daily examples of love without expectation, or unconditional love, you feel elevated, joyous. You experience the beauty of this exalted state that goes far beyond mere mortal experience and life on earth. It is the only thing left when a loved one dies, the unconditional love you have for them. Some people may think that love Q or love intelligence is an unrealistic concept, the fanciful and naive notion that we can all love each other and live in a peaceful and harmonious world. But it is very realistic because loving energy is a force that can be felt, it can be measured, and it can grow. Think of love Q like a type of equity that you can increase to add value to your life and the lives of others, much like you would increase the value of your home if you made improvements on it. When you extend loving energy without expectation and raise your love Q, you're one step closer to living the invincible life and reaping many benefits. You will be inwardly peaceful when attacked by others. You will be relaxed and harmonious. You're no longer anxious and frustrated. You will love and do what you like because genuine love harms neither yourself nor others. Your relationships will be more loving. Your happiness will increase, and you will genuinely love yourself and others without self-centeredness. You will clothe yourself with strength. You will put on your garments of splendor. You will shake off the dust. You will free the chains from your neck. You will be invincible. Love University students, this is a blueprint that we have here, a map for your inner power and your inner love. Extending loving energy without expectation is not just a concept you think about or a nice idea. It is a powerful reality, a truth. It will change you from the inside out, and it will transform your world forever. And one more thing, to maximize your invincibility, make sure you pick up a copy of Invincible You, the book, on Amazon.com. So Love University students, go out this week, live with self-acceptance, love yourself, love others, and love the higher nature. And by the way, follow me on Instagram at Dr. Alex Avila. That's DrAlexAvila. And if you comment on the show, we will select some of the featured comments to read on air to inspire our Love University community. And now the moment has arrived. Put away your notebooks, your iPads, your phones. Love University class is now dismissed. This is Dr. Alex Avila.